Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate. I'm playing Farming Simulator 25, and this is episode number 3. And basically what this is going to be is a drive around in this, show you some of the things I got. Now, our honey, I mean, it's still September 1st, so our honey hasn't increased much. I just wanted to show you the bees got trees and a light. Now we'll go through our shed here. I got half my equipment out on the third field, getting ready to I created the field, and I got to prep it and put in oilseed radish. Now, I bought some land over here. Careful, I don't want to die in a crash. I bought land and put chickens. I got 360, 250, and 250. So what? 800 odd chickens. 860 chickens, I guess. And let me show you. They are accumulating eggs. Now, you gotta feed chickens. So I have that full of barley. Now that plow here is for grading fields, and this plow here is for plowing fields after they're graded. Because if it's limited to fields, you're not going to mess it up. Now, that's my canola coming in. Now this field here, we'll go around it, that's barley. And you'll see how big, it's probably twice as big as the canola on the right. It hasn't had a chance to grow yet. When I get to October, maybe September 2nd, but definitely October, you will see green in that dark field. What did I do? Miss it? Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, miss it. Now on the left is the barley field, which is already planted and rolled and all the things. On the right, I am going to, in this field here on the right, I'm going to plant oilseed radish and then mulch it in April and plant sorghum. But as you can see, that is a pretty big barley field. Now, I like this little skidmobile here. And I'm gonna, as soon as I park this, I'm gonna do a little work, just so you see me doing work. Whoa, let's not kill ourselves. And around we go. Oops. Hanging thing. And as far as game time, I do have it on reel right now, real time. Uh, I'm still on my second day. It's September 1st, but it's my second day. There we go. Now, we're going to lime the field. First thing I want to do is unfold. I thought so. That's what I did. Oh, X. Now, yeah. Yeah, I know I don't, but I don't care. There we go. Wow, this is not as fast as I thought it was. I'll do some of the liming. And I'll come back and finish it. So it'll be all done by the time the next episode. This will be oilseed radish. Ooh. Liming is, I don't particularly like liming as much as fertilizing, because the fertilizer spreads farther. I should be able to fertilize this field after I lime it in about half the time it took me to lime it. And it took almost 2 full loads of lime for the barley field. It's freaking immense. I doubt it didn't take a full load of lime on this field. Now we get up here. And turn off. I turned it off. Okay, yeah, I'm all over the place. It's okay, you can make up for mistakes with this fairly easily. But I wanted to show you work. Each episode will be about maybe 15 minutes, and try to show you some work. Now I got my chicken farm. I'm doing my 3rd field. My next project, I'm not sure. It's one of, I might buy some land for some sheep. I don't really want to get into cows, pigs, or horses, at least not yet. But I could get into a production chain. I'm not sure. Thing is, I haven't seen anybody else use anything, so, and there's very few contracts in there for, oops, they're for digging and wooden. Okay. Now I've elected not to show you seeding and rolling on a field like this because it takes forever. Rolling especially. Rolling's takes about as long as it does to create the goddamn field in the first place. Oh, we got a dip up here. I hope I cover it. If not, and it doesn't appear I will, I'll just come back and give it a little dabble, do ya? We'll see. But you notice how it lays down that line, changes the color of the field just like it would. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get this field totally limed in the amount of time I want this episode to be. Did we get it? Close enough for government work. And we're right at the property line on this field. Come on, get over there. There we go. No, probably. I don't know. We'll see if I let it go until I'm done. But yeah, it might take a full. This field might take a full load. Ain't gonna take as much as the barley field did. That's a fact. Oh, we're bouncing between 9 and 10 miles an hour now. Now we out in the field. Oh, you know what it is. we got, it'll be, if I was to fill the line right now, it'd go right back down to 8. We've used up a third of the load. Let's see if we can get this done. Probably not. I don't know. I don't want to stay up too late waiting on the video to process either. So, we will see. Now, for those of you who watch me playing this game and wonder, would I have fun doing this? I don't know. I'm having fun doing it. It's kind of, it seems like a mindless game, but it isn't really. And if you're just starting out, I would advise you getting the Power Tools mod, which is right on the giant. When you go into the game, it shows some ads. And you can download them. And Power Tool mods is one of them. You kind of got to search for it, but it's in there. And believe me, you can use it or not use it. Wow, half load. You can use it or not use it. It's your discretion, but it sure helps out. So that you don't get bankrupt. To me, that's the most important part. That first thing I started on this map that I restarted on my birthday, I was going to go bankrupt before I started making money. My advice, again, if it looks like you want this game, is start small. Start on the beginner map. Very first map. Take the tour. I mean, I played a lot of FS22. And I probably already got like 20 hours in, something like that. On 25. And you know, this map's kind of sleepy. It's just a fairly flat map. See where my equipment is? Over near there's some rocks you gotta watch out for. But other than that, there's some hills on another part of the map. But you don't really have to worry that much about it. It just, where the hills are is a long way from the little, I built this right near downtown. So I didn't have to go traveling for shit. And so anyhow, this is how you lime your field. And I'm not, there's some very good YouTubers that play this game. Farmer Cop comes to mind. Most of the voice I got when I'm playing Farming Simulator 22 and 25 has come from his channel. I'll tell you that right now. Not all of it, but most of it. There was another guy, I forget his name, he doesn't post anymore. And Farmer Cop really knows what he's talking about as far as I can see. He does a lot of tutorials and heads up on mods and maps and stuff like that. I highly suggest you watch him if you want to get more than you get from me on this game, because I'm just the beginner guy. Kind of showing you what can be done. Couple more runs here. We'll have it limed. This is not a small field, by the way. Oh, one thing about FS25, my two favorite maps are not in the game. It's been a year. The people who made the maps probably didn't want to make them again. One was No Man's Land. Now there is No One's Land and then No One's Land all spelled together, which isn't quite the same. And then I think it was Herman's Hollow or something like that. That was, if you want to have a community where there's a lot of contracts doing various stuff, you start off with a small amount of land, 2 fields I think, and 1 or 2 fields. Oh, 2 fields, but they're not very close together. And that was a great map. I had a ton of fun on that. You didn't have to start on the starter farm. You didn't have to start there at all. Let's see if we can get this in one. Wow, we only got 20% of a load left. I hope I can do it. Up there at the knob end, I might have a problem. Ooh, cutting it close. Now the fertilizer won't take anywhere near that much fertilizer or seed. Hopefully I don't have to turn around. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna get it. %90 of the load, pretty much. Okay. Now, if you excuse me while I do a little cheat. Okay, now we got a full load of lime. Let's see. I think I want to go back this. Well, I don't know. One way is as good as another. So anyhow, this is Mr. Inadequate playing episode 3 of Farming Simulator 25, the Lopsold DIY map, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll watch the next one. See you then.